Somewhere out there, past everything we think we understand, there are worlds that should not be possible. Not cold, not empty, worse. These are the most disturbing exoplanets we have ever found. Let's start with the one that broke the scale. Kelt 9b. This planet is hotter than a star. I want you to sit with that for a second. Its day side sits at around 4,600 Kelvin. That is warmer than some actual stars burning in the sky right now. And here is the part that gets to me. It is so hot that chemistry itself stops working. Hydrogen does not stay hydrogen. It gets ripped apart into single, naked atoms. Iron, titanium, metals we build machines out of. They do not melt there. They boil. They float around as gas, out in the open, with nothing to hide behind. There are no clouds on this planet. There is nothing left to make a cloud out of. Next, WASP 76b. 640 light-years away, there is a gas giant that never turns. One side of it faces its star, forever. That side sits above 2,400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize iron straight off the surface. The other side, permanent night. It has never seen its own sun, and the wind between them is violent. It drags that vaporized iron across the planet, out of the light, into the dark. And when it gets cold enough out there, it condenses. It falls as rain, not water, molten iron, falling out of a black sky, every single night, forever. Now, this next one is not really a planet anymore. It is what a planet leaves behind. 4,000 light-years from us, there is a pulsar. A dead star spinning 10,000 times a minute, and something is orbiting it, something that used to be a star of its own. The pulsar tore it apart, stripped its outer layers off one after another until all that was left was the core. And that core is carbon, crushed, crystallized, packed at nearly 23 times the density of water. So, what is actually orbiting that dead star right now, once every 2 hours and 10 minutes? A diamond, the size of an asteroid, with the mass of Jupiter. This next one is smaller, rocky, and somehow that makes it worse. K2-141b. This one is Earth-sized, rocky, almost familiar, and that is what makes it worse. Its day side reaches around 3,000 degrees Celsius. That is not hot enough to just melt rock. It vaporizes it. The ground turns into sky. And then supersonic winds, over 3,000 miles an hour, tear that rock vapor across the planet into the frozen night side, where it cools and falls back down. It rains stone into an ocean of lava, 100 kilometers deep. Scientists call it a weather cycle. Because technically, that is what it is: evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Same as Earth, except every single stage of it is made of rock. The next one is not strange because of what it is. It is strange because of what is happening to it. HD209-458b. They call it Osiris. This was the first planet we ever caught in the act of dying. It orbits so close to its star that the heat is peeling its atmosphere off and dragging it into space. And it leaves a tail, a comet-like trail of escaping hydrogen, stretching millions of miles behind it. Every second you have been listening to me, that planet has lost another piece of itself. Its own star is taking it apart, slowly, from the outside in, and we are just watching it happen. Everything so far has had a star. This next one does not. PSO J318. 80 light-years away, there is a planet 8 times the mass of Jupiter, and it belongs to nothing. No star, no orbit, no system. Somewhere in its early life, something threw it out. And it has been falling through interstellar space ever since, completely alone, in the dark. But it is not dead. Astronomers found weather on it. Thick clouds of hot dust and droplets of molten iron sitting at over 800 degrees Celsius. It is still glowing, but only from the heat of its own birth. Leftover warmth from a beginning it can never go back to. There has never been a sunrise on that planet. And then there is the one that is missing something it should have, and there never will be. TOI 849b, 730 light-years out, there is a world about the size of Neptune, with a mass 39 times that of Earth. Now, a planet that heavy should have collected a thick blanket of hydrogen and helium as it formed. It should have become a gas giant, something like Jupiter. It has nothing, no envelope, no atmosphere, nothing. What we are looking at is a naked core. Either something ripped its outer layers away completely, tidal forces, or a collision with another planet. Or it tried to become a gas giant and failed. It circles its star every 18 hours at nearly 1,500 degrees Celsius. The skeleton of a world, still in orbit, where the planet should have been. And the last one is Beta Pictoris b, a gas giant over 10 times the mass of Jupiter, spinning so fast that it is deforming itself. A full day there lasts 8 hours. 8! And the equator is moving at over 62,000 miles an hour. That much spin does something strange to a planet. It flattens at the poles. It bulges out at the middle. It is not a sphere anymore. It looks like a spinning top right at the moment before it flies apart. And if you could stand on it, you would feel it. At the poles, the gravity would crush you. But walk toward the equator, and you would get lighter, noticeably lighter, because the spin is actively fighting the gravity, holding you down. The planet is turning so hard, it is trying to throw its own atmosphere into space. 8 worlds, all of them real. All of them out there right now doing this, whether anyone is watching or not. And here is the thing that stays with me. We have only looked at a tiny fraction of the sky. Whatever is out there in the rest of it, we have not found it yet. Anyway, let me know what you think, and if there is a world or a mystery you want me to look into next, leave it in the comments. I read every one of them.